Everybody, this is Michelle from Services by Michelle, and what we are doing today is we are going to try to make our own melt and pour soap. I have castor oil and coconut oil equal parts in my crock pot that have been heating to the right temperature. I have my lye here that we're going to go ahead and mix in to start the process. Also, I have the glycerin already measured out, which is right here, which we're going to put at the end. And let's get started. Let's see here. I did that before I put it in so we can go ahead and get the air bubble that's trapped out of it. I don't start from a high point when I pour, so I'm just going straight in from there. But let's bring y'all a little closer. Okay, so as you can see, it's not letting me do too much more blending. So we're going to clean this off. Okay, we're going to clean this off. And we're going to put the lid on it until it gets to its gel stage. I'll bring you guys back. So this is where we're at. I actually had to run to the store and I ended up leaving this on to cook, and as you can see, it's a very pretty color, and based off her website, she said you don't need to do the zap test. It should be done at this point, and to go ahead and add your glycerin. So let me, that is pretty. It's a pretty gloss. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's a nice Vaseline look. And I'm gonna put this on hold for a quick second because the reason why I had to run to the store was because I forgot that I didn't have enough glycerin, and I'm about to weigh that last portion out of glycerin. And then we're gonna add that in. Where that scale go? Okay, so let's So here's the rest of our glycerin. And I'm gonna bring y'all back over here as soon as I get everything put in. So if there is any uncooked portions left, that's still fine, because this is about to cook until it is see-through. And right now, as you can see, I have a black crock pot. So see-through will be once we see the black bottom. And all we're doing is mixing it in. Getting our sides scraped down. So you're trying to have no soap left behind. And I don't know if you've seen it or noticed it earlier. This is a bigger batch than what I had started with, because I didn't have enough glycerin to start with. So I did a second recipe on SoapCal, and when I clicked on the measurement part, I clicked on the wrong measurement. So I already had my lye and water solution ready and mixed for this 32, well, 48 ounce things of oil, but I only measured out half of it. So that's why it looks a whole lot more than where we started at, because this is a whole lot more than where we started. All right, I'll bring y'all back once we start getting through the melting stage. And I did 82%. I did 82% glycerin to soap, because I heard that the more glycerin you use, the clearer it's gonna be, but it also is gonna sweat, and I really don't want my soap to sweat. All right, be back when it comes see-through and we can see the black bottom. Okay, so this is where we at. Try to be patient, and as you can see to the bottom of my pot. But everybody, we're back just to see where our soap is at. Making this soap does take a little time, and see, we got a little film left. I've been cooking this whole thing on low the entire time. That way I don't burn the pot. But I want y'all to see, I want y'all to be able to see the bottom of my crock pot. It's transparent. We just gotta get the rest of this. And from what her video, not her video, but from her blog said, it takes a little time to get the top part to clear out. And I flipped it over and doing a little stir, and we'll be back, because we're also going to do a transparency test too, because we already see that it's clear. I can see my little crock pot bottom, as y'all might be able to see all the scratches, like that big scratch right there from the lye being poured in and stuff like that. But yeah, I can see the bottom. All right, I'll bring y'all back when it's completely finished. Okay, everybody, we're back. I want you to see that it's pretty much done doing what it's doing. So I'm going to do a test so y'all can see that it's clear. molten pour soap. And we're going to do a test on here, on the bright colorful part. I ain't trying to make a mess either. All right. I have clear soap. As you see the color difference right here. And it goes all the way to, ooh, that's nice and warm, to over here. Oh, focus back in. So, on my finger, clear. Alright, so what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and let that cool and get this molded. And I have my big mold here, and I have these cute little ones, which is going to give me little bars. And if I have enough, I'm going to put in my little one. Let's see here. And I'm also going to be using this little one here, which is a great mold. That way it's already cubed up, and all I got to do is just bloop bloop, put them in a cup and melt them down. Alright, let's get some room up in here. Now this I repurposed, and this is rubbing alcohol. So if there is any bubbles, I just spray it down and we're good to go. And look, I still got it on my finger, and that's that clear soap. And we're going to do the test to see if it is remeltable. Wipe my fingers off, and let's get to pouring. Now, I will say this is more than I have ever made before. And I spilled some down the side. So, hopefully I can scoop that up later and be able to use it. No, not on my table. Oh, yeah. I'm making such a mess. But this is part of the learning process. So as soon as this stuff dries, I will be scraping it up, remelting it, and repurposing it. Oh yeah, it's just overfilling all over my freaking table. Oh well. And like I was saying, this is more than I've ever made. And I don't know how much is actually produced, but once I did my calculations on the recipe that I used, which of course I made myself, I end up creating at least 2.5 pounds, it said, in the soap calculator. Plus when I added it up myself and did my division. So, ooh, I ain't trying to burn myself. Then yeah, I ain't trying to make a mess either. Alright, so I still got some left inside of my crock pot. I just want y'all to see that this is clear, transparent. And alcohol it to get rid of any bubbles. As you can see, it's pink. And I'll show you pictures of it. And as you can see, glass table. You still can see through the glass, even though it's spilled over. All right, bring y'all back soon.